Hello and welcome to my course, Getting into Texas Universities, Your Perfect Applied Texas and UT Austin Applications. My name is Kevin Martin, the founder of Texas Admissions. I'm a former admissions counselor for the University of Texas, and I have experience helping dozens of students achieve their dream of gaining admission to UT Austin. I'm also the creator of the popular YouTube channel, UT Admissions Guy, where I provide many videos offering tips and strategies to maximize your admissions chances. I recently published a book called Your Ticket to the 40 Acres, which is the definitive guide to UT Austin admissions. But when writing my book, blog posts, and making my videos, I noticed some limitations. There are certain things you simply can't convey through writing or through video. And so I've created a course that I hope will simplify the college admissions process and walk you step by step on how to make a winning application. So I've divided my book into about 30 different lectures, and for each lecture and lesson, I provide audio commentary, and this is premium content that you can't find elsewhere. I also have admissions presentations for first-time freshman applicants and for transfer admissions. And so by understanding how the admissions process works at UT Austin, you can make yourself more competitive for selective universities nationwide. You, of course, also will be more competitive for popular Texas universities like Texas A&M, Texas Christian, SMU, and UT Dallas. So I walk you through the nuts and bolts of how admissions works, introducing holistic review, discussing the academic achievement and personal achievement indexes. I also provide advice to focus on factors you can control, and I discuss who your admissions reviewer is. I talk about my unconventional journey from a first generation college family to a UT honors student before finally working in college admissions for UT. And I also talk about who reviews your application because understanding your audience and the people at college fairs will help you as you strategize to make your strongest application possible. I correct a number of myths and misconceptions, and I also discuss affirmative action and diversity and how UT Austin considers race in admissions. I present data for both university for colleges and schools as well as honors programs. And then I also talk a lot about how to craft your application. So this section here is a little bit more theoretical and sometimes a little abstract. And so in later modules, I actually review real student applications and do what are called application workshops. Nevertheless, I provide advice from former applicants. I also walk you through the Apply Texas application. I discuss how you can craft your application to demonstrate fit for your first choice major and also how you bring diverse perspectives to the classroom. I provide lengthy tips on writing and editing your essays as well as the expanded resume and recommendation letters. But the two things I'm most proud about with this course are the first one is the application workshop. So with permission from some of my previous clients, I've recreated student applications and essays, resumes from their brainstorming and first drafts all the way through to the final copies. One of the major limitations of writing books about college admissions is they often present either advice that can be a little bit vague or abstract, or they only present final copies of in-product essays. So students often get intimidated by reading these fantastic essays that got a certain student into Harvard or Plan 2 or Stanford. And what I've done is taking you step by step how an essay goes from brainstorming to first draft through the rounds of revisions all the way through to the final copies. So I review and revise over 10 essays as well as 4 different resumes for both first-time freshmen and transfer applicants, and I provide some helpful templates for recommendation letters and resumes. I also provide more than 20 different final drafts of all the different Applied Texas essays, as well as expanded resumes and a few recommendation letters. The same goes for transfer students as well. So this can often be helpful to see how your own essays can aspire to and models perhaps to integrate into your own Applied Texas and Common Application essays. The second really neat thing about this course is I've recreated over 10 student applications. And so I show you more or less exactly what an admissions reviewer sees after you submit Apply Texas. I walk you through and provide commentary on what I see as from the perspective of an admissions reviewer. And I also provide admissions probability. So I say, theoretically, if there were 100 people scoring this application, how might they view it? And so that can also help understand how your potential reviewer might see your application. Finally, I conclude with the discussion of what you do after you receive your decision, as well as additional reading and resources. So I hope that you enjoyed this course. Again, my name is Kevin Martin, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out at kevin@texadmissions.com.